This weekend in HBU athletics, tomorrow and Sunday, softball team is in Natchitoches to face Northwestern State and Arkansas Pine Bluff. And those games against Northwestern State, non-conference games. 2-1 pitch, foul ball out of play. Also a basketball doubleheader at Sam Houston State tomorrow. The women's game at 4:30, followed by the men's game at 7 p.m. Southland Conference track and field, indoor track and field championships this weekend. 2-2 pitch, foul ball out of play. Maybe actually Sunday and Monday for those championships. Beach volleyball gets the season underway on Tuesday. They're at Tulane. Season opener in New Orleans. Another 2-2 on the way and a breaking ball that misses outside for a full count. So a full count on Murphy, Bitzenhofer at second, Johnson at first. Payoff pitch on the way, and a strike on the outside corner for out number one. And we're going to have the pitching change as head coach Jared Moon will come out to make the change. We'll take a break here on the Husky Sports Network.
Coming to you in Living Cola.
The joy of cola. Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Jumping, just enjoy the ride. Take your time. Joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue. Greatest taste sensation under the sun.
Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
The greatest taste sensation, Pepsi Cola.
So a new pitcher into the game for HBU is junior right-hander Jacob Coates. 6'6", 223 from Schertz, Texas, Clemens High School, Paris Junior College. Coates making his fourth appearance of the year already. 1-1 with a 7.71 ERA. Giving up 6 runs, 2 of them earned on 4 hits. 1 strikeout, 1 walk in 2 1/3 innings. Jacob got the win, and Sunday's come from behind win over Northeastern. Comes in here to face Eric Santiago. The runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the 8th inning. And fires a strike. Santiago 1 for 3, flied out to center in the second, flied out to right in the 4th, singled in the 7th. Off the fist, chopped to second, a get one for the force out at second as Franson flips it to Baker, but Santiago beats it out over at first.
The shortstop, number 16, Dondre Bremner.
So Bitzenhofer moves to third. Santiago reaching on the fielder's choice at first, and there's 2 outs. Be DeAndre Bremner. Bremner 1 for 3, tripled and scored in the 3rd inning. Grounded out to first in the 5th and struck out in the 7th. Swings at the first pitch and a fly ball into center. Talbot waiting under it, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cincinnati 2, HBU 1 here on the Husky Sports Network.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Box comp.
What does it mean to be Southland Strong?
It's not just big wins.
It's success in the classroom
and being engaged with service,
family, passion,
integrity,
overcoming adversity,
hard work and dedication,
bettering people around you,
striving for excellence,
leadership and competition
on our campuses
and in our communities.
We are Southland Strong.
Attention please, now catching for the Bearcats, number 35, Mason Deanna.
So Chase Stewart still in the game for Cincinnati in 2nd inning of relief, and he'll face Johnny Gonzalez to lead it off, followed by Brandon Benna, and then Brady Batten, so middle of the Huskies order. Gonzalez 2 for 3, takes a ball high, singled in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, and struck out in the 6th. That pitch down and away, 2-0. New catcher into the game for the Bearcats, Mason Deanna, senior from Cleveland, Ohio. 2-0 pitch. Gonzalez rips this one to right, and that is going to hop off the wall. Gonzalez heading for second. The throw is not in time, and it's a stand-up double for Johnny Gonzalez.
Right fielder number 26, Brandon Benna.
4th double of the season for Johnny Gonzalez. Comes here to lead off the 8th inning with the Huskies trailing by a run. Brings up Brandon Benna, who's 1 for 3, popped up to second in the 2nd, flied out to center in the 4th, and then singled and scored in the 6th. The corner infielders pinch in for the Bearcats. Stewart steps off towards second. Stewart looks in and comes set at the belt. Pitch, and Benna shows bunt and pulls it back for ball 1. Sun trying to peek out here at Husky Field for the first time today. Still gray clouds overhead. This game starting 30 minutes early. It's trying to get it in ahead of the rain. Stewart sets, checks Gonzalez at second. Benna gets the bunt down, and Stewart fields it. The play over at first is not in time. Stewart waiting a little bit too long to pull the trigger, and Benna reaches. He's going to reach on a sacrifice. And a fielder's choice.
29, Brady Batten.
Gonzalez safe at third. Runners on the corners, nobody out, and Brady Batten at the plate. Huskies down 2-1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch swinging, and Batten comes up empty. Brady pinch hit back in the 6th inning against the left-hander for Ryan Edmondson. And Batten delivering a double that set up the Huskies' first run. The only run so far, trying to tie this game up. Throw over to first. And that is in there for a strike, 0-2. Stewart ahead in the count on Batten. And the pitch is up high for a ball. Gonzalez at third, Benna at first. The 1-2 pitch, and that is inside to even the count. Two-two pitch. Batten pops it up into shallow right. Bumpus coming in, and he slips a little bit, but he kept his footing and made the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 35, Eric Waller.
So still runners on the corners, and now one out for Eric Bowler. Bumpus running in from right field, charging on that play. You see him slip a little bit, and that's where the tarp is pulled off of the field and rolled up. It's probably a little slicker than normal. He gets the bunt down up the first baseline. His only play is going to be to tag out Bowler, and the sacrifice bunt ties up the game at 2.
The shortstop,
So the RBI bunt, sacrifice bunt by Bowler moves up Benna to second. Gonzalez scores. Now to bring up Hayden Baker. Junior shortstop from Katy. Katy High School, Angelina College. Came as a defensive replacement in the top of the 7th inning. Matt Solomon pinch hit for Derek Riley in the 6th, and then Baker came in to play short. Hayden on the season, 0 for 4 with a run scored. The pitch and a drive into right center field, and that is down and in the gap. That's going to score Benna with the go-ahead run, and Baker's into second with a stand-up double. Hayden Baker with his first hit as a Husky.
designated hitter,
And it's a go-ahead double here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Now it's Anthony Jones. Jones 0 for 2, flied out to right in the 3rd inning, hit by a pitch in the 5th, and grounded out to short in the 7th. It took a great play by Brimner on that ground out in the 7th inning to keep Anthony Jones off base, and that's going to bring a visit out to the mound. We'll see if Stewart stays in the game. So the Huskies coming up with 2 runs here in the bottom of the 8th inning to take a 3-2 lead. Got a leadoff double from Johnny Gonzalez. So we are going to have a change here, and we will take a break, come back, tell you about the Bearcats' new pitcher when we come back here on the Husky Sports Network.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
New pitcher into the game for Cincinnati. Junior right-hander Nathan Moore, 6'1", 205 from Columbus, Ohio, Bishop Hartley High School. Moore making his second appearance of the year. No record, 0.00 ERA, no runs, no hits. 2 strikeouts, no walks, and an inning pitched. And he faces Anthony Jones with 2 outs and Hayden Baker at second base. Jones takes ball 1 low. Baker with a go-ahead RBI double here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Huskies now leading it 3-2 with Jones at the plate. That one's low, 2-0. The leadoff double by Johnny Gonzalez. Then Brandon Bennett reached on a fielder's choice, trying to lay down a sacrifice bunt. Gonzalez was safe at third. 2-0 pitch to Jones is up high, 3-0. Brady Batten flied out. And Eric Voller with a sacrifice bunt to tie the game. And then Baker following with an RBI double. 3-0 pitch to Jones. And a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Moore with the pitch. Jones drives it the other way, sending Bumpus back, and that is going to fall in for a base hit. Jones is rounding second, and he is heading for third, and it's an RBI triple for Anthony Jones, and the Huskies lead it 4-2. Anthony Jones with the RBI triple and now a 5-game hitting streak to open up this season. Now we go back to the top of the order and Trent Franson. Trent 0 for 4. Grounded out to third in the first inning, flied out to right in the third, grounded into a double play in the fifth, and popped up to short in the seventh. Drives this one into left, and another base hit, another RBI, and the Huskies lead it 5-2. The Huskies just keeping it rolling here in the 8th inning.
Number 10, Chase Talbot.
4 hits in this inning. 3 of those coming for extra bases. And that brings up Chase Talbot. Huskies leading at 5-2 now, 4 runs here in the 8th. The throw over to first. First pitch to Talbot, low and away for a ball. Talbot 1 for 2, Grounded out to short in the first inning, singled in the third, and then walked in the fifth, walked in the seventh. He's stolen 2 bases today. Throw over to first. So that closes the door on Stewart. Allowed all 3 runs. All 3 of the base runners to score. Runner goes. This one driven down the right field line, and that'll get out of play. So Talbot steps back in. The count 1-1, 2 outs, and Franson at first. So throw over. The final line on Drake Batcho. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts and a walk in 2 innings. And the line on Stewart. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 1 2/3. 1-1 to Talbot. And a slider for a strike on the inside corner. JT Newton warming up in the Huskies bullpen. Talbot steps back in, down the count 1-2. Franson leads away from first. Moore delivers a runner going and a drive into right field, and that's down for a base hit. Franson heading for third, and Talbot is on with a 2-out single.
Third baseman number 16, Nathan Soriano.
4 straight 2-out hits by HBU. That brings up Nathan Soriano. Runners on the corners and 2 outs. HBU now leading 5-2 here in this 4-run 8th inning. Soriano 0 for 4, flied out to center in the first inning, flied out to left in the third, fouled out to first in the fifth, struck out to in the seventh. More into the stretch. Now the pitch on the way, low and away for a ball. One 1-0 pitch from Moore. Down in the dirt and blocked by the catcher, Deanna. Have a visit out to the mound. So Cincinnati took a 1-run lead with a run in the third inning, then scored another in the top of the sixth to go up 2-0. HBU answering in the bottom of the sixth inning with a run to cut it to 2-1, and then here in the eighth inning, the leadoff double by Gonzalez. He would eventually score on the sacrifice bunt by Eric Voller. And since then, RBI double by Baker, RBI triple by Jones, and then RBI single by Franson, and Talbot reaching on a single. That's where we are. Got runners on the corners. Franson at third, Talbot at first. Huskies leading at 5-2, and a 2-0 count on Soriano with 2 down. Moore with the pitch, runner going. This one driven to left. Weimer under it and makes the catch for the third out. The Huskies score 4, lead at 5-2 as we go to the ninth here on the Husky Sports Network.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
So senior right-hander JT Newton comes in to close it out for HBU. Got other changes defensively for the Huskies.
Number 17, JT Newton.
A little shift on the infield. Cal Clark will go to second base. He will take Hayden Baker's spot in the lineup. Franson moves from second to third, and Nate Soriano goes from third to shortstop. So JT Newton, the senior right-hander, 6'1", 210 pounds from Bangs, Texas, Bangs High School and Cisco College. JT making his third appearance. He has 2 saves in those 2 appearances. No ERA, 0 runs on 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and a walk in 4 innings. It'll be the top of the order, Jace Mercer, to lead it off against Newton. Mercer 1 for 4, singled in the first inning. Lined out to first in the third, struck out in the fifth, and grounded out to short in the seventh. Newton's first pitch is down low for a ball. So here's your defense. Gonzalez at first, Clark at second, Soriano at short, Franson at third base, Batten in left, Talbot in center, Benna in right field, Voller the catcher. That one's up and in, and it hits Mercer, a leadoff base runner for the Bearcats here in the 9th inning. Now to be the right fielder, A.J. Bumpus.
Right fielder number 22, A.J. Bumpus.
Bumpus 0 for 3. Flied out to center in the first inning. Grounded out to second in the third. Struck out to in the fifth. Hit by a pitch in the seventh. Newton checks the runner at first, now sets. The pitch on the way and down low for ball 1. Foul ball off to the right side, 1-1. Newton with his 2 saves this year. Ranks 3rd all-time at HBU. The all-time leader is Dylan Zarowski with 19. J.D. Sellers has 15. And Newton all alone in 3rd at 13. 1-1 pitch. Down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Just upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Two runs, 9 hits, no errors for Cincinnati. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for HBU. Strike on the outside corner and a full count on Bumpus. Payoff pitch. Just misses inside. The walk to Bumpus, and the first 2 runners have come on here for Cincinnati. And that brings up Joey Weimer. Weimer a double in the first, a single in the third. Grounded out to short in the 6th inning. Intentionally walked in the 7th. Fastball down low, 1-0. Weimer takes a strike. Newton checks the runner at second. The 1-1 pitch is fouled away. So Mercer at second, Bumpus at first. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball to the left side. Batten giving chase, and he will get there and make the catch in foul territory for out number 1.
Designated hitter number 14, Wyatt Stapp.
So now to be Wyatt Stapp. Stapp 1 for 4. Struck out in the first inning, flied out to left to end the third. Singleton scored in the 6th, and grounded out to second to end the 7th inning. HBU up 5-2 here in the top of the 9th inning. Bearcats threatening with a couple of runners aboard. Just misses off the outside edge. 1-0 to Stapp. Here's a strike, 1-1. Newton into the stretch, 1-1 pitch, tap of the line drive, back up the middle, a base hit. Mercer is going to score, and it's 5-3. HBU leads.
Catcher number 35, Mason Deanna.
So now it will be Mason Deanna, who came in as a defensive replacement last inning. Got a pinch runner at first as well for Stapp. That's going to be Nate Meyer.
And pitch running for the Bearcats at first base, number 4, Nate Meyer.
Meyer represents the potential tying run. Fly ball into center field. Talbot moving over. Makes a catch for the out. Bumpus tagging from second and going to third. So runners on the corners for Jeremy Johnson.
Center fielder, number 0, Jeremy Johnson.
Deanna had come into the game hitting .286. He was 2 for 7, now 2 for 8. And Jeremy Johnson, 2 for 3 today. At the plate. HBU leading 5-3 in the 9th inning, 2 down. Runners on first and third. Johnson flying out to left in the 2nd inning. Single in the 4th, single in the 6th. First pitch down low, blocked by Voller. And Johnson walked in the 8th inning. So it's 1-0. A line drive and off the glove of Clark and into center field. A base hit for Johnson. And that cuts the Huskies' lead to 1 at 5-4. Meyer into second. Bumpus scores. Now to be Cole Murphy.
First baseman, number 38, Cole Murphy.
Left-hander facing the righty Newton with runners at first and second. The Bearcats rallying for 2 runs here in the top of the 9th inning to make it 5-4. Swings the first pitch and a foul tip. Newton comes set, and the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike to Murphy, 0-2. Meyer at second, Johnson at first. Newton peers in. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. JT Newton closes this one out. The Huskies hang on for a 5-4 victory here in this series opening win over Cincinnati. We'll come back and wrap it up here on the Husky Sports Network, a 5-4 victory for HBU over Cincinnati.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jim John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run a 4:40 in 2:20.
Minutes?
No seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast.
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite.
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
Ed's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
The real story is I'm in here every morning, and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Russ Renaud back here on the Husky Sports Network and the HBU Baseball postgame show. A 5-4 victory for HBU here in the series opener against Cincinnati. 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors for HBU. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for Cincinnati. The winning pitcher, Jacob Coates, retiring the 2 batters he faced in the 8th inning. And the Huskies took the lead in the bottom half of the 8th. He is now 2-1, and Chase Stewart taking the loss, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits, a strikeout and a walk in 1 2/3. The save goes to JT Newton, and got the job done. Gave up 2 runs on 2 hits, a strikeout and a walk in the 9th. The starting pitcher, Zach Carter, no decision in 5 innings, 1 run on 5 hits, 6 strikeouts and no walks, and A.J. Coleman, no runs, 3 hits, a strikeout and a walk in 4 innings for the Bearcats. Offensively, first for Cincinnati, Jeremy Johnson going 3 for 4 with an RBI. Joey Weimer going 2 for 4 with a double. And Wyatt Stapp 2 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. For the Huskies, Johnny Gonzalez 3 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Brandon Benna 1 for 3 and scored twice. And Anthony Jones keeps his hitting streak alive. An RBI triple there in the 8th inning, and then he came around to score. Chase Talbot going 2 for 2 with a pair of walks, a pair of stolen bases. And the biggest hit of the game at the time, Hayden Baker, a pinch hit. He come in as a defensive replacement, then his first at bat, an RBI double, and then he came around to score his first career RBI as the Husky gave them the lead at 3-2. So we will come back and do this again tomorrow, weather permitting. So stay tuned to HBUHuskies.com and on our Twitter accounts at HBU Huskies and at HBU Huskies BSB for all the latest weather updates. We'll have that game right here on the Husky Sports Network. Got a 1 o'clock first pitch tomorrow. So we'll be on the air at 12:45. You can find us on the HBU Huskies Athletics YouTube page. You just go to HBUHuskies.com and find the links for the game. I'm Russ Renaud. Thank you for joining us here on the Husky Sports Network. One more time, HBU 5 and Cincinnati 4 here in the series opener. Huskies a 4-run 8th inning and ride that to the victory to go to 3-2 on the season. Well, thanks everybody for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the DNA Husky Sports Network. These broadcasts